Okay. 2/29/24 is the date, and this is what is going on with the car. I just hooked the thingy up. Camshaft position 7E8 is a code. Oh, P0021 is the code. P0500 vehicle speed sensor. Pending. I don't know what pending means. Okay. P0011 camshaft position. Timing over advanced or system performance band. P0021. Catalyst system. Efficiency below threshold. Bank 1. P420. That's a trip that this shit is 420. And I wonder if the catalyst system got something to do with the engine, if it got something to do with like the motor oil or something like that. But you know what? That's the reading that came up before, when the light was on, before I put the hemp oil in it. The catalyst system is the reading that came from the, from AutoZone when they hooked it up and printed it out. Camshaft position overtime, man. That's 8 of 9. 9 of 9. Camshaft position again. So I'm wondering why P0021 this time instead of 20. So I wonder how that's different. I gotta look these up. But both of them saying camshaft position 2 instead of 1 that time. Catalyst system, that came up twice. Now we're back at 1 of 9. Camshaft position. Camshaft position. Alright, now we're back to where I started. Vehicle speed sensor. Which then means I really don't know how fast I'm going, is what it sounds like. I don't know if I'm going above or below the speed limit while I'm driving. And I know to keep up with traffic sometimes means to speed. And that's what I'm avoiding doing, because that's what I used to do, and I need to slow the fuck down. So I started slowing the fuck down. Alright. It's time to look this up and get to work fixing this shit. I think some of them like the speed sensor. I wonder where the speed sensor is at, if they got something to do, if it's hooked up to the tires or something, because then that could quite possibly be fixed when I replace the rotors, tie rod, and wheel bearing. Just like the anti-lock brake system, which most likely came disconnected or messed up because the wheel bearing and the tie rod and everything is fucked up. Alright. Okay, I went to live data and now it's pending reading. I don't know what comes up under live data. Oh, there we go. Fuel system. So this must be like the fuel efficiency and stuff like that. It looks like it's checking 45 points, 45 different things. Shift. Now these are the things I need to look up and see what is the normal. Look, RPM, that's the idle. And I ain't going nowhere. Let's see, it's idling a little high because she's struggling a little bit. Well, I think that's high. I think it's supposed to be like on 0 if you're sitting still, right? I don't know. But it's not over 1. I had cars that where I'm sitting there, the jump go up to like 2 and just be loud. Sound like a race car. Spark. Is that dealing with the spark plugs or something? I know one of these has something to do with like carbon emissions. I don't know which one. But I'll systematically go through and check out each of those, check out what's the normal levels, and compare it to this video and where this machine is saying that it's at. And this auto link, this thing I got from, I think I got this from Walmart. It was like under $10. or either on Amazon. Either way, it was like really inexpensive, and see, it's good. And I got this many moons ago. See, that's that controlling power, right? That's that inner one. Because, you know, just to hook this up and get this reading while they do it free at the auto parts store, if I was to take it to a mechanic, they charging me some money. Where I can just do it myself. I can control that power and I can look this stuff up. And if I absolutely did not have time to, if there was no way I can possibly get this in and figure this out, then it would make sense to take it to a mechanic. But it's so hard to find a trustworthy one. See, that's another way that people don't control their power. They are in power with their knowledge of vehicles and how to fix it. And they're controlling it. Well, they are controlling their power by controlling your power. They're controlling their power to manipulate you with their knowledge, right? And you're giving over your power to them because you have the power to figure this out for yourself. But for a number of reasons, that's very understandable. You know, we want to rest that power in an expert, right? And just give them the money, literally giving them a different type of power, which is the currency that we earned with our energy. And we should be able to trust them with that, but unfortunately we can't. So then we got to take our power back. We got to take our currency back, and we got to take back our power and figure this stuff out for ourselves. And I want to empower you by letting you know that you totally can do this. That it seems complicated. They make it sound all complex, but really it is not. It is not at all. Just like with any area, any field of study, you just gotta know the lingo. You just gotta know the terminology. Like this right here, like what is OS222 parentheses V in parentheses? I don't know, but a mechanic would know. But it's just as simple as Googling it, you know? And then I'll know. And you can do the same thing. The same thing with figuring out how exactly to use hemp oil because it's carbon negative. Use it in the car. I'm figuring this out. And we'll be figuring it out together, you know, once this video gets to the right people and with the knowledge and you give me feedback and stuff. Share some ideas how we can go about this. Because something has to be done with the materials from the plant after it's used to sequester the carbon out the air and to clean the pollutants out of the ground, out of the soil, and out of the tap water that's in the ground, right? Something has to be done with those materials. And one of the things is pressing the seeds for oil. Another thing is taking the plant matter and making hempcrete and building amazing structures out of it. Hemp fibers that could be used to build cars, that people have used to build cars. This is a guy on YouTube. They got this nice silver sports car. Video was put up something like 10 years ago. He built a car completely out of hemp. He was saying that he had to order because at the time it was no hemp farms. He was unable to find the fibers here, so he had to import it from overseas. The hemp fibers that was thick enough to build his car that runs completely off of hemp. So after we use this hemp to clean up the planet, we got to do something with it. It can't just lay there. We can't just compost it all because then it releases the carbons back into the atmosphere as it breaks down. But we mix some lye in it, make some hempcrete. Then you got some amazing buildings that's lasting hundreds of years. This fire resistant California, okay? Hemp buildings. Insulation on point, okay? We saving in energy. Pest resistant, mold resistant. We are breathing freely, healthily. All right. I am readiness. Hold on, it's a glare. There we go. I can see it a bit more clear. What is DCT and PD? DTC. Air. Something's going on with the air. Look at that. When I just said we breathing air clearly, something's going on with airflow in the car. So that could be another reason. Maybe I need to clear out. Maybe I need to check the air filter and clear that part out. What is this HCAT? I'll figure that out. Alright, now I need to exit. There we go, back out that jump. View freeze frame. I am readiness. I think that's what I just want to write. Don't want to erase these codes. They'll end up popping back up anyway when I drive, but I'm not planning on driving right now because she's struggling. This car is struggling right now. There you go. Vehicle info, modules, set data log, previous menu. Okay, so let's hit vehicle info. What is that? Turn key on with engine off. Press any key to continue. Okay, so we can go ahead and do that because I'm about to get out the car anyway. Going back inside. Alright. So now we got it on. Press any key to continue. Oh, okay. Collaboration at Cal reference. In use, perform track. Don't know what that means. ECU name. Okay, that's really like just straight vehicle information. I guess details about the video maybe. I mean about the van. Calibration ID. Maybe I got something that's some manufacturing stuff or something. I don't know. I know once I look it up. And the first thing I'm looking up is some codes though. Cat comp 2. That sounds like Cadillac component or catalytic component. I wonder, I'm gonna look that up and see if I'm right about that. In use performance. Okay. So it got something to do with performance, so maybe it is. Air comp. 0, so that means there's no air going through. Air cons, so maybe conditioner, but the air conditioner won't on. There's a whole lot of information to be had about a car. A whole lot of information this thing gives about the car. ACM engine, E-control. Alright, so we go. Let's exit out this stuff. Exit, are you sure? Yes. Okay, well that's that. Ready test. We'll worry about that later. Alright. So that's that. We got that part. It's so weird turning the camera around backwards because I can't see myself. But it's like old school cameras. Alright, peace. Love you. Hey, okay, so day 3 of the hemp seed oil experiments. I come out, had no problem starting the car. She is idling high right now. Got that. And a whole lot of thick smoke came out of the exhaust when I first turned her on. So that's where we're at with it. Alright, peace. I haven't done any other work to it. Alright, peace. Look, public service announcement. PSA announcement. Do not go and get hemp oil and put it in your car. So, after just talking to a mechanic, I found out that because the viscosity is too low, because it's too thin, the hemp seed oil, the car may not read that the oil is shooting up. It may not read the oil pressure because it's too low. And then on top of that, it burns off fast. So literally, I had no oil in the car, which ruined my motor. So this is where I'm at now. Remember the other day I started the car up. A lot of smoke came out of it. It had trouble starting up, but then it ran just fine. I started it up again today. It started up. It started up just fine. Didn't have a hard start. But while I'm driving down the road, it cut off. I had to turn it off, manually turn it off, and I'm just like sitting in the middle of the road. So someone came and tried to give me a jump just on the off chance that it could have been the alternator or something like that, and I don't know. But this is what I'm getting now when I started. Did you hear that sound? It sounds horrible. And then these are the lights that come on. Like they was flashing. All the lights are a little dimmer than usual. So this is what's going on. So the mechanic that I was talking to was suggesting that I mix it with a different oil to make it thicker, because it's the viscosity of it that's the issue. So I have to look more into that and figure out what it could be mixed with, how the hemp oil can be made thicker to where it's still carbon negative. Alright, this is your friendly update. Thank you for watching and becoming. Stay tuned, hit like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Peace. Thank you for watching to the end. This concludes the first experiment with hemp seed oil, but it's not over. So for the next go round, what we want to do is increase viscosity of the oil while maintaining carbon negative status of it. The next thing we also want to do is check the oil every day. And it could be also that the engine needs to be modified in order to take a lower viscosity oil, because there are some newer engines that take 0W whatever viscosity instead of 5W30 like my Nissan.